beginning of the game. He was basically just stuck in a memory den forever. So it's a little surprising that I just finished revamping the home plate. He didn't react to any of those decorations. I come outside and he wants to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So,
nice guy.
anything you want to know?
Sure.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Well, that's cool.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic Institute handiwork. But I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer.
I figured you'd be useful.
Maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That is terrible. You look like garbage. Ouch, dude. What a bitch.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. There's people
You're
there.
pretty interesting.
They treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Well,
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always
Maybe.
believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. You should
cheer
probably
me up,
head
actually.
out.
I'm glad that we're not on as shaky ground as I thought we were. This is my house, which is actually a pretty nice house. Let's slap on that a little bit.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Hey, Sheffield,
So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
here you go.
Common decency.
It's a
What a pleasant
Nuka-Cola.
change.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
Look at you.
You feel better?
Hey, Sheffield, what do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
Yeah.
That's right.
He deserves it. Look at this poor guy.
Okay, I'll do it.
Nothing to see here.
I'll fix you up, buddy. Don't worry. We're gonna make that guy, like, a goddamn professional. We're gonna completely revamp his life.
Why buy just an ordinary piece of wood? A swatter is a custom-made piece of genuine hickory.
Hickory, huh? I don't even know if that guy knows what a hickory tree is. He probably saw the word on the bottom of one of them and just said, yeah, okay,
You're
sure.
back.
Genuine hickory.
How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Well,
I tracked Kenji's daughter to a synth refuge up north, near Far Harbor. She's back home, safe and sound.
That's great. We don't often get to bring people good news. It's a nice change of pace. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
now what's this?
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
That's cool. They're just straight up missions just sitting around in here. Well, hell yeah. Let's do it. Marty's tape, huh?
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash.
Thanks again.
I don't
for
know what's
closing
in
up
it,
the
but
Nakano case.
I'd sure like to
You
know if
never
it's
know
still
where some
there.
of the hard ones are
I'm gonna
to
go
take
do
you.
a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
The Gilded Grasshopper, you say?
Bingo.
It's a good one. Hey.
Hey.
There's something you need?
Hey, Valentine.
Something to get off your chest?
We're going. Fanuli Hall. I actually know exactly where it is. The only problem is that area is kind of notorious for me. It's one of the heaviest hit parts of the game. It won't be easy to travel there. I'll have to walk from kind of far away. Otherwise the game will crash. But, gotta admit, I'm really tired of having this in my pocket. Everything. Everything's right there. No. Valentine doesn't count. If you bring XJ anywhere near this church, they immediately say, oh, Soul Survivor is enemies of the railroad now. She brought a courser to our fucking safe house. So, I understand the sentiment. But this is Nick Valentine we're talking about here. He's a good guy. And everyone knows him. He's pretty goddamn famous in the Commonwealth. So, he's totally benign and only wants to help people, so they're not gonna give me the stink eye for hanging out with him, thankfully. The old stank eye, if you will. Look how close I am to another level. This has been completely legitimate too. I haven't done any breaking of hearts, any betrayals of teamwork. Basically, as soon as you get that beryllium agitator, the Brotherhood of Steel is your enemy from then on. I mean, if I don't proceed with Desdemona's plan and I did that, I'm sure they'd be enemies with me too. It's just, it's basically I have the choice of either A, killing fucking literally everyone with the Brotherhood of Steel, which felt awful. It just felt the worst. It was the worst feeling ending. I'm so glad that my game just crashed before I even got to finish. They were going to have me go and murder everyone in the Institute, including my own son. Oh, really? Someone attacked my precious Grey Garden? That'll be funny. That'll be funny to watch. We'll go watch that later. Now, let's try and get in here. This is the chunky part of the game right here. This is the chunky stuff. Don't worry about it, Nick. We should be fine.
Doesn't have to be the day you die.
Nah, he was already laying down and dying. Who did that? I'll save your life. Whoever that was. Do you hear that noise? That is not a good noise. Thanks for scaling the creature's levels to me so well.
Time to die.
Maximum encounter can do so much. If the game never gave them the ability to spawn at higher levels, then this is just how it is. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah. That's it for that. That probably hurt a lot. He's still up. I'm impressed. Nick's a tough dude. Helps that he's a synth. I don't think he takes damage the same way that other people do from nukes.
One you walk away from.
It would just probably heat up his wiring more than burn his flesh from his bones like it would to us. Alright. So, we actually made it to Fanuli Hall, which is already an impressive feat because the game usually crashes out just coming anywhere near this neighborhood. But honestly, it's weird, but to me it feels like there's an area that is, like, failing in the game always. Like, there's a spot or a zone.
No green stuff here.
So basically, like...
Someone there.
Oh.
What? Who's that? What's that?
So what I was saying was basically, like, since I did a lot of work on Somerville Place started glitching up and saying it had like 40 people and 0 beds and shit. I go to Nordhagen Beach and I build a lot there. Suddenly, Sanctuary Hills works fine, Somerville Place works fine. Nordhagen Beach is now glitchy and is all fucked up and says there's too many people. It seems like there's always just a place that's fucked up. And I don't know why, but it feels like, because of that, if you're in another place, it actually works really well, because that place works so shitty. It might be a coincidence. Might not be.
Stupid noises.
These are the super mutants? Feel bad for the mediocre one.
Pay for that.
Did good.
A harpoon.
No fight.
Dang it. How do I get up there? so many super mutants in Fanuli Hall.
Die!
Dude probably died. His ex-partner.
One way to get them.
I doubt very much that he was able to kill all these super mutants, considering there are this many super mutants. Oh. Don't.
Now. It's okay.
That's too bad.
We're not alone. Don't move. Not that it's an option.
The Commonwealth is ours!
Who said that? God, my character's so heavy.
Gone!
It sucks.
Spineless human!
Almost there.
I thought we were getting along.
We made it. The roof. God, I wish this is where we put the Mila too. Oh, that'd be so nice. But I think it's actually a building over from here, and it's even glitchier. So, I don't know if I'll be able to place the Mila and do this, but I'm definitely going to save. Having done this is already an accomplishment. It's really hard to get into the Fanuli Hall area without the game crashing out on you. Pretty hard, usually. Hey, Jen. Oh, love you, Ginger. You're okay. You're okay. You're a good girl. It's a long load. Suspiciously, the game might have crashed. Oh, here it is. Good girl, Ginger. Just relax. The gilded grasshopper. Oh, shit. There he is. Can you relax? You're kind of, like, rubbing me the wrong way. Like, a lot, actually. You're really rubbing me the wrong way. Fucking get away.
Guess Marty never quite made it. Don't worry, pal. We'll close this one out for you.
He got up here. It's too bad.
Bingo.
Food for the grasshopper. Shemdown made it. To my brethren and fellow grasshoppers. Fell in ye year, I don't know, November 13th, early in ye morning, by a great earthquake, by my old master above again, like to have met with utter ruin by fire, by hopping timely from my public station, came of the broken bones and much bruised, cursed and fixed, old master's son, Thomas Down, and though I will promise to discharge my office, yet I shall vary as ye wind, on the banks of the Charles, where forever rests Master Shem, there one can find a life's worth. Shemdown's grave. Gotta be fucking kidding me. It's literally that. There it is. I can see the board where I'm supposed to put the fucking Mila.
Playing games with me, huh?
I'm warning you. I'm warning you.
Ain't nothing.
Oh, fuck this. Let's just go in. The bug can come in with us if it really wants to fight us. It didn't. There you go. It didn't really. It just wanted to chase us out of its little territory. Its little gross alley. Alright. Finally, we actually made it in here. Now, let's drop off this Mila. It's in, like, the worst position in the game to be in. Then I'll save, just in case the game crashes the second I try and leave this building.
Sweet.
But there you go. That's actually two of the more difficult quests because of their location solely. But there you go. We found it. I don't want to go downstairs. I want to go upstairs. All the stairs. Does this work? Those look like they work just fine. Nice. Whoa. That really took a bit for it to load all that. We're very close though, I think. Wait. Why the fuck are we outside? God damn. That's irritating. I don't want to be outside. Let's get to listen to that awesome old music some more. Good elevators. They make good elevators 77 years from now because, damn, nuclear bombs didn't break them. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to find a regular style staircase. I don't know where they are, but there should be one around here somewhere. No. Why the hell? Again, would I want to just immediately... Oh, yeah, here we go. What's this?
Sweet.
Fluent in uncooperative old machine. You want me to give that terminal a look?
Well, I thought I opened the door, and it said opening door, so... fucking do it. Usually it pops itself open. Damn. That's some serious fucking door. Oh, here we are.
Anything I can lug for you?
I love pre-war monies. Interesting room. What's this? Oh, pre-war monies. I don't care about the folder. Damn, that's a lot of pre-war monies. I love it. It is a bank, so I should get lots of pre-war monies. There we go.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Might as well. He seems to like hacking more than lockpicking anyways. I think he doesn't like lockpicking.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Now we need to get upstairs. Like, all the way, actually. I don't know why we seem to have a hard time with that. So, does this one take me to a different floor, or is this going to take me back to the Commonwealth again? Because I don't like that. I don't want to be taken to the Commonwealth. I want to go upstairs. But I think both the elevators probably do the exact same goddamn thing. Oh, they don't. There you go. One elevator takes you up, one takes you down. Actually, yeah, I don't want to go to the financial district. This better be on the roof this time. They don't give me any way to know. Elevators are really, really discombobulating, I'd say is an appropriate word, because I don't know where the fuck I go sometimes. I like to see the little indicator go up or down with me so I can know, but I couldn't tell on this one. So I might just be outside on the street again. Considering it takes like a solid minute to load, I sure hope I'm on the roof. This Mila has been the most trouble to place of any Mila ever. And with how long the loading takes to just get out onto the street, you can see why. I could just say fuck everyone in the Commonwealth and just go with the Institute. But that's definitely like the bad guy ending, quote unquote, which is saying a lot. Because you look at the Brotherhood of Steel, you hear the things they say, you're like, oh, these are definitely the bad guys, right? These are basically flying Nazis. But things they're doing down below in the Institute, it's it's hard to believe, but I think they're even more xenophobic. Whoa, that doesn't sound right at all, dude. We made it. Thank God. Fuck. Yeah, it was hard getting up here. But there it is. One of the hardest to place Milas in the entire game. And I already have placed a lot of them. So we should actually be basically good. I think there's maybe like 2 or 3 left. Maybe even less. But thank goodness. We did it. And that's it, too. That's it. There's nothing else up here. That's the only reason to be up here, is to place this Mila. Let's just get out of here. Find Shem Downey grave. Yeah, let's do that. I wish I was wearing a power armor. I could just jump off the side of the bank. But I didn't. Otherwise, this would have been much, much easier and more prone to breaking, because I could have just flown the hell up there on a jetpack. This was quite the dungeon, actually. There was a lot of super mutants between us and the top of this thing, so I'm fine with it being a dungeon like this. It was pretty fun. And I'm glad they actually had 2 elevators for a reason. Once we get this, we're going to go up to Far Harbor. I'm going to go and bring him to meet Dima. Maybe we'll get some unique dialogue out of the fella. Here we are, back on the ground floor. Now, we're actually close to 2 objectives. So we're going to do our best to get there. By who?
That's it.
Suck it! Gave him some fire under the ass.
Huh?
Hey.
Be calm. Obey.
Damn it. Who threw a grenade and blew up my dog?
What?
After I retrieve this, I'm going to go to any settlement and dump all this stuff I used for decorating home plate. The only reason I'm still wearing all of it is because there's no way to bring a provisioner there. So really, it was either lug all this shit over there one day, or don't ever get to decorate the way you want to. So I just decided, fuck it, I'll just lug all my shit over there one day, and it wasn't that bad, honestly. I mean, right now is the worst part of it, because I'm suffering the effects of overburdening myself, but even that, when you have the strength to do it, doesn't really matter. Oh, shit. Shit. This is one of the only weapons I cannot use on these. Back. Ow. Barely. Damn ghoulies. Back off. There you go, Valentine. Execute him.
Really want this to be the last time you see.
You can't dig a grave right now, not with this piece of shit.
I'll be doing the world a service.
You're not even hitting him, Valentine. Do what I'm doing. Just kill him.
Anybody now?
Alright, now then. Shem down grave. Do it. Okay, once it stops saying that, then we'll be able to dig. There's a lot of action going on right now, so I don't blame it. Macabre. And there he is. Fear not. Though devil's iron makes this blade, only he who wields it can make it wicked.
So, Shem Drown had himself buried with all his treasure.
Perfect.
Whoa, that's pretty nice.
Guess some people just can't let go.
It's pretty cool though, isn't it? You gotta admit. Buried himself with a bunch of bars of solid metal. His very skull. Wow, that feels weird. Why would I do that? Jesus Christ. Still fighting away. Alright. Is this it? This it? This one, this, no, no. It's enormous. I can see it from like everywhere on the map. I should probably just go over there. Uh, so that isn't a location yet. That's weird. Let's go over there. That's Drakenvale Manor, though. You see it in the background, that giant crazy mushroom? I wanted to go over there and dump all my stuff, but legitimately this is a place that needs more help than that one. So, I'm fine with this. I want to build here already, and I can't because there's no goddamn provisioners that come through yet, because I haven't caught my provisioner that I want to send here. Also, I haven't even gotten this place to declare its allegiance to us yet, so let's go over here, we'll talk to her. Kessler will admit that paying ransom money to the raiders wasn't working out and will make us the overseer of this little location as well. Bunker Hill is in one of the most actiony spots in the game, so it's really satisfying when you get to actually outfit it with the ability to defend itself for a change, which it just didn't have before. I don't even think they have a power source.
Bunker Hill. What it lacks in personality, it makes up for in greed. Wonder it's such a success.
No? I'm not wide of the settlement. That's okay, I know where Kessler sleeps. Yeah, and it's still not working. People still come in here and try and murder these people pretty frequently, so we gotta go find Kessler. The sooner the better. God, I'm tired of carrying all this weight. I think this is her house. Sad, isn't it? Nope.
Hell of a view from this thing.
Yeah, it really is. This is where the caravan workers actually live. Trying to find Kessler. Having a hard time of it. Might be closer than I thought. Wake up.
Hi.
Need to talk to you. Here, stand up.
Listen, Bunker Hill doesn't want any trouble. You have some seriously powerful friends. If it'll keep us on their good side, consider yourself to have the run of the place. And the next time you need something, just ask, all right?
Okay.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
No, she's fine. At some point we'll give her a nicer outfit. But for right now, she's okay. We'll just dump all this. That's better. That's why I was overburdened. Not anymore. Home plate may have had its fair share of challenges being completely disconnected, but this place has definitely got its fucking work cut out for it. And how I suppose I'm supposed to defend it really decides a lot. I'm thinking the obvious way to do it would be to just have guns positioned above all the snap points. So, like, here. I probably want some of those. Apparently I don't have fusion cells. Do they even have crafting benches? Now I'm really starting to wonder, like, what does this place that I've just taken control of really have? Besides lots and lots of garbage. Like, mountains of it. Seriously, do you guys use the bathroom? Because I'm seeing a lot of shit all over the ground. Why did I take Shemdown's skull? Why do I have this? Yeah, there's literal piles of shit just kind of everywhere. I think that should be the first step. It's like, hey, we took over your settlement, and look at that. It instantly doesn't look like people are pooping in all the corners. God, this is a nice settlement, though. You got access to all of these shopkeepers immediately, and it's all built in. So if you were just starting, you were like on survival mode, you've been hard up the whole time, you've had to struggle to get everything done, and then you come here and you find a fully stocked place with people already running businesses, named characters even. It's such a relief. This is such a nice settlement when you actually get to take it. It's so deep into the game. It's almost like pointless to give me a settlement at this point because everything's already been so established. You'd have already had to have built so much at other settlements to have even survived this long. So it's almost like too little too late. But I set about to have every settlement conquered in the Commonwealth, and I will have it. So get that tire out of that dirt. Creepy. We'll keep it. I don't feel like we need that, but I'll leave it for now. At least I don't see, like, large piles of garbage and poop stacked in the corners anymore around this place. There you go. Yeah, just massive piles of shit were everywhere when we first took over this place. Now, I did just go around the entire location. I did not see a chemistry station anywhere. In fact, I don't see any crafting benches of any kind, which is just downright suspicious. How have they called themselves a settlement for this long if they don't have access to basic construction and crafting? I see none. I see nothing. There's no bed in here. There's gotta be something. What the fuck is this? Are you kidding me? This is devastating. You guys are devastating me. There's gotta be a workbench. There can't just have not ever been a workbench here. That'd make this only really like half a settlement. Because yeah, sure, they have buildings, they have some people tending shop, but they don't have any ability to craft anything
there's no such thing
at
as
all.
junk. You know how to fix something up? Anything's valuable.
That right.
Yeah. I've machined up scopes out of Nuka-Cola bottles, put together landmines from lunch boxes. Heck, I even made armor out of paper clips once.
Okay, now you're feeding me bull, Dan.
If you had enough of them, melt them down.
No, you can't, but you sure as hell can stitch together metal plates with them.
Yeah.
Wire's wire.
Wire's wire. That's true. Trying to decide where they should have their crafting available to them. She's the store. General store. You are Doctor. He's the doctor. That's Doc. Fucking, what's his name? Doc Weathers. That guy? I don't know what he does. No, he's part of the Synth Railroad, right? He's important in that regard. This is an interesting little room. Kind of useless, though. Maybe we could put something in there. Alright, first off, I'm getting ahead of myself. We don't have the ability to make anything at all, because they just don't have it. This is solid. This is just all solid wall. This is perfect. I don't want to have to crowd up their interior with this stuff, but this is all very important to survival and sustainability. The ability to have your characters arm themselves, making informed decisions about what armor and weapons they're using. It's all very important. So there you go. And just because this place is silly, we'll throw them down a nuka machine. There you go. There they have access to everything. Now, what did I need to make my turrets happen? Fusion cells. Right. I'll save first. This is always a little risky. But I need some fusion cells. I don't want to make the trip all the way over to fucking Starlight Drive-In, so let's just do it here. Fusion cells. It's going to need a lot of fusion cells is the only reason this is risky. That should do it. That should be enough of them. Now the real question is, did the game actually let me do that just now, or did it just crash because I was making all that ammo? This is a very, very undeveloped settlement, and I've noticed that helps a lot. When I'm working on that crafting bench in Sanctuary Hills, for instance, the game will crash pretty quickly. But I just made a shitload of ammo, and nothing crashed, and here I am, totally fine. Okay. Cool. It's good. It's very, very good. Good, and there's also nothing on the ground here, which is also great. That'll need two, at least. That's just solid wall. We don't need to work on that. This does. This is all fucked up. This is their main gate. That gets all fucked up all the time. This is all fine. That's not really a push point. That's fine. It's not really a push point. Solid wall. There was another exit, an entrance, that actually really compromised their security, and I'm gonna go find it and drop a couple more doors on it here. No, this is it. This is it. So that's all. They just needed like 6. So I make one more batch of fusion cell, and in theory they should have enough. In theory. Okay. Chill out, Valentine. Unfortunately, and this has always been the issue with this place, you don't really get to build where you want. Most of this place is decided for you. You kind of don't get to change a lot, if not almost everything about it. The only reason I'm getting some options is because of Scrap Anywhere, and you wouldn't be able to reconstruct any of these things. They'd just be gone. So, you have to work with it, and that always limited this place in possibility. But that's not as much of a limitation anymore. Now again, it's a very risky operation. I'm going to save again. This might crash out the entire game right now. I hope it doesn't. But there's an option that it would do that, so I'll save over that old slog save file. Okay, let's try and get this thing up where I actually want it. That's not a good start. That means it was touching something else. Shit. I think it was actually working that time. I've got to be way more careful. This is such an easy way to break the game. Okay, right here. Just dirt. There's nothing else here. It's all just dirt around it. It shouldn't have anything else to interact with. No stone, no anything. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. That's one of them. We'll sink that in there a little bit. That's about right. Now, where will the third one go? Yeah, right on top of that. Fine with that. That's about right, actually. Pretty pleased. Let's save, because that's half done, and it's just not easy to work with. This tool is wonderful, but it is dangerous. So I'm going to keep going back over old saves. Cool. Alright. Alright. Nice. Ah. European sentimentality makes me feel like I want to have 4 of them now, rather than having one side on even than the other. Even numbers just appeal to me more. I think it's because of the way I have to do it too. It's not like I really have a choice in some of this construction, but I do want it to look even. I don't want it to be uneven. Shit. That just means that it's trying to touch something else. And it's good that it wasn't big, because if it was big and we tried to move something very large without knowing what we were grabbing, rather than the turret I'm aiming for, it could just completely crash this entire game right now. So that's the risk using the tool. Obviously though, here I am still using it, so it must be worth it if I'm willing to risk total collapse for its sake. That looks really good. This is what I meant. Like, I don't know if I want to add more of them if it looks perfect. Let's put it right here. I've seen this place attacked, and it's really, really messy, so they need the extra stuff. That actually looks really good. They have 0 power and 0 defenses. How have they even survived this long? That's frustrating. Why? Okay, whatever. Here's what I was thinking. Something simple. We don't have to get too complicated with these guys. They seem to be fine. They actually have things under control mostly. So we'll just throw a couple defenses up. They already have all their stores running. Man, those vertebrates though, huh? They are all over it. Defense is up. On this side, anyway. Come on, dude. Thank you. I think I'm fine with it. Now they have power and defense. Two things they just didn't before we got here. And here, the power doesn't just have to go in there. It can go everywhere. Electricity. I bring it to thee. Why is happiness only going down now that I've taken over? Shouldn't it be a good thing? Haven't I brought in something to your lives? Safety and power, for one. I think that's a lot. It's a lot you have going for you didn't before. And they act like it's not. They act like it ain't shit. Who do these guys think they are? Giving me that bullshit. How is this place not better off? Not miscellaneous, the shitty sleeping bag. You guys are beyond that point. You don't need those anymore. Gross. Wasn't it? Wasn't it gross looking? I saw it fit. Don't give me shit. Get rid of this. It's random brick. It's not helping. Come on. That's right. I like it to be purple. What's the problem? All I'm trying to do is revamp you guys' sleeping digs. This is fucked up. You guys are sleeping on blood cum soaked mattresses again. What about this one? It's also unassigned. So is the garbage next to it. Jesus, you guys. You do not need to sleep like this anymore. It is gross and sad. So, what is this? This looks like a house, but it doesn't have a door. Odd. Jesus Christ, guys. What is this? Sleeping bag. You can have a red glitter, how about that? No! Why would I be aiming at that? Don't you see the giant barrel that I'm fucking literally looking at? Jeez, thanks for listening to me, huh? Alright, give me one of those workbenches. I am tired of it. Get it out. This is not a bedroom. This is a sad little hovel here, and we're gonna make the most of it by making it into their workshop. Because I was okay with it, but I didn't completely condone having all their workbenches just sitting here on a wall like this. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. Why? That looks like more than enough space. Kind of looks perfect. Yeah, not like that. That looks stupid. Give me this. That might have been it. That might have just been as simple as that. I love getting to stick that one partly on the wall. Looks better, and it's way less obtrusive that way. Now, I think I can even sneak this in there. Because that just looks weird, just sitting out in the middle of the rain like that. So, we'll put that in here. Don't be stupid. That looks kind of perfect, doesn't it? It kind of suits it. Now, this is a still. You'd never want this behind closed doors. So, I'm fine with this being outside, but it still feels exposed being out there like that. Perhaps this? I want all the workbenches to be fairly close by each other, obviously, but I want them to look natural, and this, I think, hits that balance pretty well. If I could. I think I should, but I don't think it will fit. Nah, we'll just put it right there, that's fine. This is comfortable. You can get in here, you can work. What the fuck is this? That's someone's bed. I'll finish doing a little more construction here. Just a bit. Not very much. Be a little bitch. Want somebody to get up there. Why is that an issue? It's being a little bitch. Being a little bitch. I don't like it. Oh, okay. That first time made me wonder if it was going to do it or not. Yeah, that one's probably underneath the building. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover that one.
Hey, Dad. What's good today?
Just got a lot of scrap metal in. Could fix you up with some new tack or
What the
new
fuck?
tools for your Brahmin.
I think the boss is trying to keep our costs light for the next run.
Well, you better hope that old gear holds. Your Brahmin breaks a leg, it'll cost you a lot more.
Ouch. Is that a threat and a fact? Okay. It's as close as it can be. Alright, the ladder isn't in a good spot then. There's some invisible thing that it's trying to grab. There we go. So apparently I was too nice with the way I did this. It needs to go on top of it. Like completely. Like that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh. That's why. Well, that's fucking stupid then. That space is completely useless to us. If no one can actually step up there, then it's just a complete throwaway spot. Not to mention, I just let the Grey Garden, one of my most precious places, get attacked, and I'm really upset about it. Usually no one dies. I don't think they'll do that to you. That'd be a little too cruel, but yeah, I'm pretty pissed. Something just got blown up. What is that? Just a piece of wood? So it's kind of fucking up the stuff, so get it the fuck out of here. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it turn purple. There you go. I managed to shove everything in. I don't think anyone's assigned any beds. I think that's why, oh, no. No, they are. They're slowly assigning themselves back up to the beds. Cool. Let's get rid of the last piles of filth, poop, and debris. And then this place will be basically refreshed. Ready for me to breathe fresh life into it. Yeah, the junk stays out there. You got it. My settlements, they're in here, and they're supposed to be clean. So I keep them that way. Ew. Now it seems to me like you guys just need some sort of furnishings, because you don't have any. You don't. Miserable. There you go, ma'am. There's some chairs, some garbage. No, that's the frame. Can't destroy that. I'll just do some spatterings of furniture here and there. Then I think this place is basically pretty much fine. What is that? People are slowly beginning to appreciate that I have upgraded all of the beds in town from sleeping bags to, fucking beds. They're so much better, it's wild that you guys were sleeping on sleeping bags this whole time. no one could get to it, so I'm sure they'd hate that. If they really want to keep their sleeping bag, I'm not going to take it away from them. It's just not the good option to have anymore. You don't have to sleep on a sleeping bag anymore. You should try and upgrade. Upstairs. Is there a goddamn sleeping bag up here? No? No. Just garbage. Huh. Just for starters. And then we'll go for tables. Because they just don't have any. What is that? Does this room have the pudding floor disease? I hate that. That's the worst when it has that. I'll make you an actual table. How about that? You don't need any of that shit. Okay. I don't know what their excuse is, but it's bad. I can just tell you right now it's a bad excuse. So put down the table. Now, put all of that shit exactly back where it was. All of it back where it was. Not saying it's perfect, but they have a little kitchen area. A tarnished Pret box, that's kind of cute. But they don't need that, they need mugs. This isn't the place to find mugs. Coffee cup. Really cool looking one. Cute. They can have their coffee in their new bedroom. Yeah. So, they have beds, food, they're lacking of water, apparently. Which is an interesting problem to have. This looks like a good spot. Far away, away from the doors. That's the spot where we'll actually have issues in this town. As long as it's far away from the doors, they should be able to have plenty of supplies. I saw that, punk. Put it back. Yeah, I don't like it. But it'll have to do. Like I said, this settlement is limited in its scope because you gotta build it the certain way they want you to. So, if you have to take a couple accommodations, it's fine. Also, we are far away from the other two spots. Like I said, the doors are very far away from here. So this is a completely untied in area that doesn't have any way of generating electricity for itself. So this is kind of a win-win. We can throw that down. Bam. You got electricity the whole area. Bam. You got water. Come on, don't be a little bitch. How much does this take? 4, 4, 8. Do it. Okay, I must have put this in a shitty spot. So, we'll just put it onto this piece of wood. That's fucking ridiculous now. Why? You gotta give me an excuse. You gotta give me a fucking reason why you aren't able to attach that. You can't just say, no. I'm not going to. Why aren't you going to? Okay. Whatever. Let's just put this a lot closer to it, and then I don't care. Done. Did you hear that? I heard a television turn on somewhere. Just the random gross cinder blocks. Those aren't helping anything. The barrels. The tire I'm gonna leave. That feels intentional. Like they were actually trying to support it. Those are not helpful. We'll get rid of those just immediately. And there you go. I'd say this is pretty nice. Uh-oh. Found a mattress. It's yellow. That's a behemoth. I can hear that from pretty far away. Ta-da! All of the stinky mattresses in town have been replaced with fucking beds. Something they just did not have access to until we got here. Beds? What is that? They said. How depressing. This is... what? What is this? Is this supposed to be a bathroom? What am I looking at here? Besides depressing, what am I looking at? No, I don't want that. I want the chair. Thank you. Is this supposed to be a bathroom? Is that what I'm looking at? Ah, that sucks. I don't think they need more bathrooms. They need more bedrooms. Fine. They can have their bathroom. They can have one bathroom in town. My game's lagging. I'm not sure why. It's not letting me open that menu, so I'll just pop a save down in case this decides to crash because of that behemoth vertebrate fight happening down the road. 0 kilobyte bug. For making beds. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I've been saving fucking meticulously the whole time.